Genesis 31. Jacob leaves secretly for Canaan. Jacob heard that Laban's sons were saying, Jacob has taken away everything that was father's, and from what belonged to our father, he has acquired all his wealth and honor. Jacob noticed a change in the attitude of Laban and saw that it was not friendly towards him as before. Then the Lord said to Jacob, return to the land of your fathers and to your people, and I will be with you. So Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to his flock in the field. And he said to them, I see a change in your father's attitude, that he is not friendly toward me as he was before. But the God of my father Isaac has been with me. You know that I have served your father with all my strength. Yet your father has cheated me as often as possible and changed my wages 10 times, but God did not allow him to hurt me. If he said, the speckled shall be your wages, then the entire flock gave birth to speckled young. And if he said, the streak shall be your wages, then the entire flock gave birth to streak young. Thus God has taken away the flocks of your father and given them to me. 10. Then it happened at the time when the flock conceived that I looked up and saw in a dream that the rams which mated with the female goats were streaked, speckled, and spotted. And the angel of God said to me in a dream, Jacob. And I said, here I am. He said, look up and see. All the rams which are mating with the flock are streaked, speckled, and spotted. For I have seen all that Laban has been doing to you. I am the God of Bethel, where you anointed the pillar, and where you made a vow to me. Now stand up, leave this land, and return to the land of your birth. Rachel and Leah answered him, is there still any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house? 15. Are we not counted by him as foreigners? For he sold us to you in marriage, and has also entirely used up our purchase price. Surely all the riches which God has taken from our father are ours and our children's. Now then, whatever God has told you to do, do it. 17. Then Jacob stood and took action and put his children and his wives on camels. And he drove away all his livestock and took along all his property which he had acquired. The livestock he had obtained and accumulated in Padan Aram to go to his father Isaac in the land of Canaan. When Laban had gone to shear his sheep, Rachel went inside the house and stole her father's household gods. And Jacob deceived Laban, the Aramean Syrian, by not telling him that he intended to leave, and he slipped away secretly. So he fled with everything that he had and got up and crossed the river Euphrates and set his face towards the hill country of Gilead, east of the Jordan River. On the third day after his departure, Laban was told that Jacob had fled. So he took his relatives with him and pursued him for 7 days, and they overtook him in the hill country of Gilead. God came to Laban the Aramean in a dream at night and said to him, be careful that you do not speak to Jacob either good or bad. Then Laban overtook Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent on the hill, and Laban with his relatives camped on the same side of Gilead. Then Laban said to Jacob, what do you mean by deceiving me and leaving without my knowledge and carrying off my daughters as if they were captives by the sword? Why did you run away secretly and deceive me and not tell me, so that otherwise I might have sent you away with joy and with song? and with music